We really doing this right now. This is what we about to do. We're really doing this, man. You guys see the title. Larry Bird or Kobe Bryant? Which one is better? We really doing this right now? Are you serious? I love Larry, man. I love Larry Bird. I love watching his videos. But I gotta go with Kobe. I know y'all real rattle right now in the comments. I'm already knowing. I'm gonna read every last single one of them. But anyway, let's run this intro and hop straight into it. You do what's good? What's going on, man? It's your boy B, and we back in this month with another video. Larry Bird or Kobe Bryant, who's better? Let me know in the comments, man. I'm going to be down there showing love as always. Be sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it as well. With that being said, let's hop straight into it, man. Big shout out to what's his name right here? GOAT Studio, man, for putting this video together for us, man. Let's get it.
Kobe, do his thing because it was just so much fun watching him go to work. And, he comes into practice every day with the same mentality, getting better.
Just one year, he did it for year after year after year. Until he got older, Kobe definitely the toughest.
Just like, he played till he couldn't play no more, obviously. We know that. He just played till he literally couldn't play the game no more. He gave everything he had. And for young guys that don't know him, they think.
This video right here deserves, hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me like 15, 20 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm back. I gotta do it, man. It's only right. It's mandatory. Man. If I don't do it, who else gonna do it, man? Somebody gotta get it done. Man. This is one of those vids. Man. Rest in peace to GOAT.
Think of Larry Bird as a jump shooter. They think of Larry Bird as a jump shooter.
I think Larry Bird's a jump shooter. Larry Bird was definitely a fire setup shooter, spot shooter.
Have you ever wondered how cool it would be to be able to see two great players from different eras go against each other? Today's athleticism against old school hustle. Well, we can't see that unless we play our favorite NBA video game. But what we can do is to try to compare players from different eras, and that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. This time, we're going to put head-to-head two of the greatest players of all time,
yes, sir.
The late Kobe Bryant and Larry Bird. The two players were on top of their game 2 decades apart, and at the first sight, their playing style seems pretty different, but at the same time, they have a lot of similarities. First, they're pretty much underestimated when the conversation of the top 10 players of all time is brought up, and that seems slightly unfair. Both Kobe and Bird were the best players in their position in their prime and were able to lead their teams to the NBA championship.
Black Mamba.
Both players are widely considered the best players in their franchises' histories, and in this case, they are the two most victorious franchises in league history, the Los Angeles Lakers with Kobe Bryant and the Boston Celtics with Larry Bird. And if someone can leave their names out of the best of all time conversation, no one can do that if we talk about the hardest working players of all time. Both.
Who would be? I want you guys to answer this question too, man. Like I said, I know the comments about to be filled with a whole bunch of wild. Be sure to like the video. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, who would be the best player on the Lakers if they didn't have Kobe to this point? and vice versa with the Celtics. Now, personally, me, I would have to say, that's gonna be tough. Either Shaq or LeBron, right? Either Shaq or LeBron. And for the Celtics right now, I will go with let's see, man. I don't know about the Celtics though. Dennis Johnson or Smart maybe. Jason Tatum nice too. Tatum is cold too though. I might have to go with Tatum. Yeah. Y'all let me know though. Let me know, man. No, I take that back. Bill Russell. I'm going Bill Russell.
Kobe and Bird were a definition of hard work, and that is one of the key factors that made them legends like they are today. As a matter of fact, Larry Bird is probably the player who is the pure example of how hard work pays off when it comes to basketball, since he lacked athleticism, quickness, leaping ability, and all those other attributes that every modern player today possesses.
Lacking athleticism. That's subjective, right? Because what does it really take to be athletic? You know what I'm saying? Being able to move, being able to be agile. Larry Bird was definitely that. I mean, it's a lot to play in being athletic. It's more than just jumping high and shooting or whatever. Like, it's a lot goes with being athletic. It's a lot of things, vision, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff plays in the factor, but I guess I don't know. Let me know what y'all. I don't know, man.
It didn't stand in his way of becoming a player whose nickname is Legend. You probably heard the quote that success is 10% talent and 90% hard work, but you don't know that it comes from Larry Bird himself. The bird on the Twitter logo is named Larry after the Celtics legend, but we will leave that topic for another day.
What? NBA legend Larry Bird is the inspiration behind the Twitter logo. Former NBA player and Boston Celtics legend Larry Bird is the inspiration behind Twitter's logo. Larry Bird was recently seen in Mumbai for the NBA games. Yo, is this true? Or is this just like some weird like conspiracy joint?
Another thing that Kobe and Bird have in common is the respect that they had not just from their teammates, but from their opponents as well. In their playing days, Kobe and Bird maybe were not among the most liked players in the league, but there wasn't anyone in and around the league that didn't respect them. Nowadays, when players from their generations are asked who the toughest player to guard back in the days was, Kobe's and Bird's names are what you're going to hear.
Yeah.
You know what? You played him one-on-one. He was the ultimate challenge. The hardest guy I've ever guarded, Kobe Bryant.
But Larry Bird was cold. I don't think nobody ever could get out with him.
Another word that is considered a synonym for Kobe and Bird is loyalty. Both players spent their entire careers with one single team. Kobe with the Lakers and Bird with the Celtics. And the legacy that they've left goes way beyond basketball. So now it's time for the fun part of the video. So we'll try to compare the two players and see who the better one was. And in order to do that, we'll compare the two in 5 different categories: offense, defense, clutch, longevity, and accolades.
Okay,
Offense.
that's fair.
Both Kobe Bryant and Larry Bird were unstoppable on the offensive end, each of them in their own way. The Black Mamba could literally do anything with the defenders on his back. Sometimes it seemed like he was making his shots more difficult on his own just because he wasn't challenged enough. Kobe was able to hit any shot from any spot within the arc, and often drove in and dunked over people. The best big men of his era felt that on their back, and there's no guard who haven't been schooled by Kobe in the full 20 years of his career. Kobe's 81-point performance is still remembered as the second best all-time record for most points in a single game, after Wilt Chamberlain's historic 100-point game in 1962.
Hey man, Wilt Chamberlain, man, look, listen. He got it, bro. Wilt Chamberlain got it, man. That man was great. That man was great.
It was January 22nd, 2006, when Kobe dropped 81 in the Lakers' 122-104 home win against the Toronto Raptors. Kobe shot 28 of 46 shooting, including 7 of 13 from three-point range and 18 of 20 from the foul line. Over the course of 13 games in January 2006, Bryant averaged an incredible 43.4 points per game, marking the greatest scoring month of his illustrious career.
43. Ooh. Another thing too, man, I wanted to say, bro. It's hard to like define who the GOAT is when like I said, they play in two different eras, like rules and regulations are different. And also too, what I want to touch down on is the players now that a lot of people consider the GOAT, they learned a lot of their moves and they're like, you know what I'm saying, like their play style from people before them, right? So like without the people before them, how would they even perform or like be able to like visualize these moves? You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's something really to think about. Like, who's the GOAT? Like, maybe he's the GOAT because he showed them the move. You know what I'm saying? Before he made the move up. You know what I mean? But look, hey man, it's deep. It's deep.
Just 4 players in NBA history have averaged more than 40 points per game for an entire month. Bryant, Wilt Chamberlain, James Harden, and Elgin Baylor. That was the second consecutive season for Kobe to lead the league in scoring.
Was he on the Lakers too? Elgin Baylor.
That was the second consecutive season for Kobe to lead the league in scoring, with 31.6 points per game after he had an even more impressive 35.4 points per game the year before. Kobe finished his career with 33,643 total points in 20 seasons in the league, or an average of exactly 25 points per game. Kobe is the 4th best scorer all time, with only Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron James, and Karl Malone having scored more points than him. In comparison, Larry Bird is 36th on that list with 21,791 points, but he played 7 seasons less than Kobe, or 449 less regular season games. If Bird played as long as Kobe did, he'd probably be much higher on the list, as he averaged 24.7 points per game, only 0.3 less than Kobe, and he played in an era that was quite tougher to score compared to the one when Kobe played. Bird wasn't even close as an athlete compared to Kobe, but he always found ways to score both from inside and outside.
I can agree.
He maybe lacked quickness and vertical, but never heart or determination. Bird's career high came in 1985 when he scored 60 against the Atlanta Hawks, and he's gone over 50 4 times in his career, while Kobe has done that 25 times. It seems like a pretty easy choice to go with Kobe Bryant in the offense category, but not before we compare the shooting percentages. Here, Bird is much better since he was more efficient than Kobe in all 3 main shooting categories. Bird shot 49.6% from the field, while Kobe was at only 44.7%. Bird was undoubtedly the better 3-point shooter. As a matter of fact, one of the best in history, with 37.6%, while Bryant shot only 32.9% beyond the arc. Both players were pretty good from the foul line, but Bird was still the better one with 88.6%, while Kobe was at 83.7%. So it's pretty tough to pick anybody over Kobe when it comes to offense. Kobe has the 2nd best single game ever. He was much more dangerous attacking the rim than Bird was, but Larry was a better 3-point shooter and had much higher shooting percentages than Kobe.
At different threats on the court.
Kobe had years playing on a really bad Lakers team when basically he took every shot, which has a lot to do with his numbers. So as their per game average is very close, we're calling this category a tie. Defense. No matter how much of the load Kobe and Bird took on their shoulders offensively, they were always playing intensive defense and used their high basketball IQ to often lock players up. The Mamba, with his athleticism, could guard both guard positions and the small forward one, while Bird was able to cover the 3 and 4 spots and sometimes even centers. Both were furious competitors and enjoyed defending the top scores on opposing teams, and when they were doing it well. Both Kobe and Larry were driving their opponents crazy, not just because of the fact that they could score against them at will,
Hey, KD?
but also with their defensive play, which was on a high level
Black
on any
chocolate?
given night.
White
If we
chocolate?
talk about defensive team selections,
I don't know why
Kobe
he
wins
calls
this
it
one
black
easily,
chocolate.
as
Yeah.
he was named in 9 NBA All-Defensive First Teams and 3 times in the second one, while Bird was named only 3 times in the All-Defensive Second Team. But if we take into consideration the stats, then Bird is the better one. He averaged 10 rebounds per game, almost double than of Kobe, who was at 5.2. Despite playing 7 seasons less than Kobe, Bird finished his career with more rebounds.
Kobe also had Shaq down there to grab them boards too, man. Yeah, Kobe had Shaq down there to grab them boards, man. Shooting 30%.
8,974 than Kobe, who had 7,047. Bird was also averaging more steals and blocks per game than Kobe, as he was at 1.7 steals and 0.8 blocks per game, while Kobe was at 1.4 and 0.5 respectively. It's really tough to match Kobe's 9 All-NBA first-team selections, as he was one of only 4 players who has done that, alongside Michael Jordan, Gary Payton, and Kevin Garnett. So despite Bird's better stats in the defensive stat sheet, we have to go with Kobe in this one. Clutch. If we talk about the greatest clutch players of all time, Kobe and Bird are among the top 10, maybe even the top 5. Both of them were cold-blooded assassins when it comes to taking the last shot and winning the game for their team.
Bryant for the win.
Selecting the most clutch moment of Kobe's career is pretty difficult since he played 20 seasons.
Yeah, I say Kobe got the most clutch shots. I would say that.
League and was in the playoffs for the best part of it, but if that needs to be decided, we have to go with his 2006 playoff performance against the Phoenix Suns. The Black Mamba was in the prime of his career, but had to carry a mediocre Lakers roster on his back. Despite the lack of help, Kobe did enough to ensure his team was in the playoffs. In the opening round, the Lakers had to face the top seed Phoenix Suns that were overwhelming favorites with league's MVP Steve Nash and the high-flying Amari Stoudemire on the team. Kobe and his teammates were 2-1 up before Game 4, but the Suns were leading by 2 with only several seconds left in the game and had possession. The Lakers went on to steal the ball from Nash, and Kobe tied the game with a remarkable shot.
The Euro was insane.
With only 2 seconds left to send the game into overtime. He wasn't done with that, as he went one step further by winning the game with a heavily contested buzzer beater in overtime.
Bryant for the win.
When it comes to a tough spot with the game clock expiring, it cannot get better than what Kobe did against the Portland Trail Blazers in 2004. Towards the end of regular time, the Lakers went 3 points down with only a couple seconds left. Kobe was struggling to find space and had to unleash a heavily contested shot from behind the arc. He somehow tied the game and then went on to win it with another buzzer beater in the second overtime. To make this story even more fun, Kobe made these shots against a guy who was once called a Kobe stopper. His name was Ruben Patterson, and he ended up playing in Lebanon. Kobe in general was not the player who passes the ball frequently, so you can easily guess what the case was when the Lakers needed the last shot while Kobe was on the team. The stat sheet says that Kobe has taken the most clutch shots in the history of the league with 287, but it also says that he made only 33.8% of them. This doesn't say that Kobe had a low percentage against the pressure, but this percentage does not seem like a great one.
Nah, that's
When we
definitely
talk
not
about Kobe's clutch
definitely not a good
performances,
percentage.
the Game 7 of the 2010 NBA Finals series against the Boston Celtics has to be brought up. In that one, Kobe shot only 6 of 24 from the field and missed all of his 6 3-point attempts, but people don't talk very much about that, since the Lakers found a way to win that one by 83-79.
Watch your language when you're talking about Kobe missing like that now. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch your language, big fella. I'll just kidding.
For the NBA championship. When it comes to Larry Bird and his clutch performances, he's considered the best one in the game by many. Like former LA Laker Michael Thompson once said, "You never fail to pay your taxes, and you never want to make Larry Bird mad." And that's exactly what the Phoenix Suns did back in 1983, when they led by 110 to 100 with only 1 second left on the clock. Bird received the ball right in front of the Suns bench, turned around, and launched a three that went in like a teardrop. As Bird's career was coming to an end with his back issues, the legend was not the same player, but that wasn't the case when the game was on the line. He was still a killer, and when he was 35 years old and the Celtics were playing the Blazers in 1992, they found themselves 3 points down. Reggie Lewis threw the ball over half court to Bird for one last miracle. Bird spun and took off on 1 foot behind the three-point line on the left wing and made the shot.
I thought that was a travel. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Threw the ball over half court to Bird for one last miracle. Bird spun and took off on 1 foot behind the three-point line on the left wing and made the shot with Clyde Drexler all over him. Even though there's no precise stats on Bird's clutch plays, it's believed that he is somewhere around 50%, which is much higher than Kobe, and by many, he's considered the most clutch player in league history. And therefore, we need to go with Bird on this one. Longevity. When it comes to longevity, there are not many players that can stand up against the Black Mamba. Kobe Bryant played 20 seasons with the Lakers and is one of only 8 players in NBA history to play at least 20 seasons. He went through many injuries, including the tear of his Achilles, but Kobe always returned 100% ready. He probably never played a game not leaving everything on the court. On the other hand, Bird played 7 seasons fewer than Kobe and had major issues with his back, which slowed him down at the beginning of the 90s.
For sure.
Bird played 897 regular season games, and that's 449 less than Kobe, who played 1,346. Sure, one of the reasons for this is that Kobe got in the league straight out of high school while Bird finished college. But the fact is that Kobe played at 100% until the end of his career, while Bird was pretty much not the same player in his final 2 or 3 seasons. So this category goes easily in Kobe's favor.
For sure.
Accolades. When it comes to accolades, both Kobe and Bird have won everything.
Hey, right now, on this score is like, what, 2 for Larry and like 3 for... It's 2-2 right now, but this is about to be 3-2. And Kobe's, but yeah, because Kobe got more trophies.
Individually and with their respective teams. Kobe has 5 NBA championships with the Lakers. He has won the Finals MVP's award twice in 2009 and 2010, and the regular season MVP in 2008. Kobe was an 18-time All-Star, lifting the MVP trophy in 4 different occasions. He was named in the All-NBA teams 15 times, 11 of them on the first team, and as previously mentioned, he has 9 All-NBA first defensive team selections. Kobe was the NBA's leading scorer twice. He won the Slam Dunk Contest in 1997 and won 2 Olympic gold medals in 2008 and 2012. Bird won 3 NBA championships with the Celtics, 2 less than Kobe, won 2 Finals MVP just like Kobe, but won 3 consecutive regular season MVP awards from 1984 to 1986, 2 more than Kobe did. Bird made 12 All-Star appearances, winning 1 MVP trophy, and made 9 All-NBA first-team selections. Bird also won the Rookie of the Year award and was a 3-time three-point champion.
That's fire.
Bird had 2 seasons shooting over 50% from the field, 40% from deep, and 90% from the free throw line. He was also a member of the 1992 Dream Team, winning Olympic gold in Barcelona. He is the only person who has won the MVP Player Award, the Coach of the Year Award, and the Executive of the Year Awards. So this MVP Player Award, the Coach of the Year Award,
Larry Bird becomes the first man to win MVP, Coach of the Year, and Executive of the Year. They might have said this in the video, and it probably just went over my head. What team did Larry Bird coach? I see the Pacers in the logo in the back. He coached for the Pacers. Let me know, man. Let me know, cause I remember when we watched Bill Lambert. His name Bill Lambert, or whatever his first name was, right? He was like talking trash about Larry Bird, and I get what he talking about. The reporter asked him, "Would you be like a coach or whatever for Larry Bird?" And he was like, Larry Bird didn't say that or whatnot. So I can't remember what team Larry Bird coached, but yeah, this is crazy right here. This is fire. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Larry, man.
and the Executive of the Year awards. So this part also goes in a tie since Kobe has more accolades mainly because he played longer, while Bird has won more different awards. This race was as close as it gets with these two all-timers, and of course this debate won't end with this video. We can go on and on. If we had to choose between these two players to start a franchise in 2022, we'll go with Larry Legend. Good passer, great shooting, good rebounder, and fit right in with today's game.
I'm not going. I love Larry, but I'm going with Kobe, man. I'm going with Kobe, man. Look, y'all can say whatever y'all want in the comments. I'm going with Kobe. In 2022, I'm going with Kobe Bryant. Yes, sir. But anyways, man, appreciate the love and support, man. Big shout out to GOAT Studio, man, for putting this bang together for us, man. Y'all be sure to go over there and show them some love, man. Yeah, man. Look. Listen, man. This is a W video, bro. Larry Bird or Kobe Bryant? Which one is better? Y'all let me know. He broke everything down for us, man, in details. I love it. I'm still going with Kobe Bryant regardless of the situation, man. Call me what you want. But anyways, man, appreciate the love, support. Y'all be sure to drop a like on the video if you found the video entertaining. Subscribe, because we ain't doing nothing but dropping bangers, man. This is a Friday video. This is Friday. Drop a like, man. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. More videos coming to the channel, man. So yeah, make sure you click the bell icon, turn notifications on so you don't miss no more bangers from your boy V, man. You don't want to miss these bangers, man, because we dropping them like this. You know? Check out one of the videos on the screen. I don't even know if I said that already or not, but check out one of the videos on the screen. I wouldn't miss it if I was you. And I'll see y'all next video. Appreciate the love and support.